Welcome back for another episode of Water Park Rangers Let's Play Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. In the last episode, Hermione sent us on another midnight fetch quest to find Hogwarts of History. And we also learned why the restricted section is restricted. It's because all the books try to kill you. Except for those, evidently. So we just got past a really annoying part where we had to climb a bunch of terraces. But before that, we had to sneak past a bunch of prefects. And now they're giving us a little bit of healing, which is really, really nice of them. And as you might have noticed, there were actually a few different things you could get in the cupboard just by examining it. It's not a very common thing. I think you'll be hard-pressed to find any other part in the game where you can find pumpkin pastries and cauldron cakes quite like that. So this is a new room, and it's absolutely full of books. Fortunately, some of these you can destroy with Flipendo, so that's nice. But I'm pretty sure they regenerate. So let's just get rid of them for a little bit of fresh air. That was too close, that one right there. We haven't had to use a Wiggenweld potion yet, so that's pretty good.
That's locked.
Oh, what do you know? The door ahead of us is locked. And that door ahead of us is slimed. So there's a little bit of figuring out to do here. And plenty of books to dodge. I'm surprised that we're dodging them so well. What's that? Oh, an owl treat. So Hedwig's evidently somewhere in here too. And it's just so dark in some of these corners. Lumos is just a good spell to have out. It's probably one of the most useful spells along with Flipendo. A lot of the other spells like Defendo are like hardly ever used. Except for random stuff where it's like, this is a treasure chest you can't open until you have Defendo, or this is a door you can't go through until you have Defendo. But aside from that, hardly at all. So there's Hedwig's pedestal. How'd she get in here?
Here you go.
So you feed Hedwig. And once again, Hedwig is filled with a mysterious power and takes flight. And is going to drop us something? Oh, another ladder.
Brilliant. Thanks, Hedwig.
That is some nasty ectoplasm right there. So that ladder is all the way over here, where we found the owl tree from before, so a nice little bit of backtracking for all your hard efforts. It's hard to see without Lumos. And it's even tougher to see on top of the bookshelves. The fact is, there's very little space up here, so you have to use Lumos first to find out that you actually have to wall sneak here. And once you find out that, you can't wall sneak across with Lumos, so you have to cancel it out with Flipendo, then sneak across, and only let go of the wall once you're on the other side of the treasure chest. Otherwise, you're guaranteed to fall. And they're filled with, like, typical random goodies that you might expect. Cauldron cakes, probably pumpkin pastries. What do you know? Pumpkin pastry. And that's good, because we took so much damage earlier. And I guess they were expecting that... Well, it's not like we had to sneak across anyway. Normally I'd be a little bit pissed, but we can just climb up again, so... No harm done. Well, a little bit of HP harm done. That probably canceled out the cauldron cake we just grabbed earlier. Making that entire visit just for a single pumpkin pastry. So in retrospect, it was pretty useless. So just the same things over here. So sneak across and only let go once you're on the other side of the treasure chest. And the next obstacle, who would have guessed, is actually a Defendo curtain. There we go, calling Defendo useless. And then all of a sudden, we absolutely must have it to get past. Just an odd coincidence. Oh, a cauldron cake. It's very symmetrical in this library. Okay, so... Queso. Defendo from a distance. It's probably best to do that before you jump, because it's probably they're going to block us. Just for a little precaution. And we barely made it. Pretty sure you did have to get rid of the tapestry first to make it a safe jump. And, okay, more doors that I can't open, so that makes me mad. But only those aren't meant to be opened, I'm pretty sure. They're just for show. So, this is a jump over to a similar ledge. Basically, it's the reverse of the other one. So you just hold onto the wall, and sneak across like before. If you fall, you have to, you guessed it, go to the other side of the room, climb up, and do the whole thing over again. That seems to be a recurring theme with this dungeon, is if you fail, it really comes back to bite you. And it really bites. Oh, we actually got our life refilled. And a stink pellet. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I don't think we have to sneak again while here. So we have to make a jump there. It's kind of a difficult angle because of the camera. Wow, he almost fell. And right there is a book we've been looking for. Hogwarts: A History. If I'm not mistaken, I think I know the name of the person who wrote it. What on earth was that? Oh, never mind. I thought it was filled with backshot. Whatever. Okay, so I guess now we jump across and just check out what's on the other ledge. Maybe there's a wizard card. I'd hate to miss that. Okay, so the last thing we have to do in our objectives is to show this copy of the book that we found to Hermione. But we're pretty much shut in, as you saw earlier. Those two bookcases shut us in back in the terrace room where we had to climb to the top. So we've got to find another way out of the restricted section. And what do you know? There's nothing else over here. Nothing else on the ledges, I don't think. No, there isn't. So let's just fall down and see if Harry loses that much HP. Well done. And now, that door that we opened before, or something opened up for us since we found Hogwarts: A History. Here's the new room. And now it's time for a really random encounter. So some random evil bookcase is now a very pathetic mini-boss. Just hit him with Flipendo, charged one is her best, and dodge the little books that he shoots. And just like that, he's done. I don't even know what the point of that was, but apparently two ghosts were having fun by possessing that bookcase and making our life, or at least intending to make it difficult. That was incredibly easy. So here we have a Zelda-esque block pushing puzzle. It's just to help us get to a higher ledge. And here I go, failing at crate controls. The most rudimentary of wizarding skills. Yeah, we never got the book on how to push crates. Apparently there was one for smashing barrels. Crates and barrels. There's a lot like Brawl when you think about it, only not really. Okay, this part, another one of those, if you fail once, you have to do it all over again. You gotta hit those bricks with Nintendo to make them fall. Only briefly, so jump over them then. And, as you might have guessed, the catch is that ghosts are uncontrollable, you can't stop them, so just make sure that when you're jumping, a ghost isn't there. The jumps do get harder, as you're seeing. Towards the end, these last two jumps are a lot tougher than they look. Well, not this one, but the one right after. You have to really start timing, and I really do hate those ghosts. I hate how they sound. I hate how they move. No, we got hit. Okay, I'm starting from this point again. We're going to try and jump up again. I didn't think you wanted to see me fail over and over. So I'm just showing the brief parts where I fail and then try again. That's what I've decided. And we missed the last jump. Toughest one. Okay, yeah, I just need to let that ghost go by this time. And again, it's just way too risky. Let's just... yeah, okay. Now I think we finally got a chance. Now for that last jump. It looks like my angle was a little bit off last time. Fortunately, this time it wasn't. Okay, we got it. And up here is a spell book. Randomly floating in midair. Seems like a lot of them do that, actually. They're really the only one on a pedestal is Lumos. I guess I have to take back what I said earlier. Cleanliness equals wizardliness. Probably something Gilderoy Lockhart said. So this is our new spell, Scourge. And it might be even worse than Defendo. I'll let you be the judge of that. I'm just taking out these books because I can, and I'm a little bit annoyed that I always have to jump down when I'm done to lose
How on
HP.
earth do I get out of here?
So I'm just going to do this the fair way. Or rather, the way where we don't get hurt. Hopefully. And then I'll show you what the almighty power of Scourge can do. It can only do one thing. Really, only one function. Clears ectoplasm. I mean, it's great at doing it, but that's all it does. Basically, we could just use a mop. Or OxyClean. You know, from now on, I'm calling this OxyClean, not Scourge. A much more awesome title. So as you can see, we've equipped our new spell, OxyClean. It's that green stuff. And we have to use it on that ectoplasm that we found earlier in this room, which was blocking a door. Right there. Ooh, epic hallway time. So maybe there's something ominous lurking at the end of the passage beyond that door. Find out next time, next episode, in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.